What's going on, YouTube? Trucking the Life here one more time, guys and gals and girls and girls. Yeah. Anyway, let me back into this hole real quick, guys. Again, this video right here ain't gonna have a lot of real aesthetics to it. I am trying to hit all angles every which way but the wrong way, you know. And I ain't talking about this trailer back either here, driver. I'm talking about just hitting all angles of the truck, of the trucking stuff, guys and gals. Anyway, let me try to back in here without tearing the trailer up. Leave enough room so you at least get two trailers over here, you know. Try to look out for the next guy, you know what I'm saying? Should be enough room. Yep. Yep. Get to the point in the video in 1 second, guys. My battery gauge is jumping like a 6'4". Sometimes when your battery gauge jump, you can check the cord back here. I'm dropping the trailer. I'll check it while I'm back here. Sometimes this cord right here had corrosion on it, or that bit could be loose. That cord or is another one, where is it at? I moved them around in here. No, it's this one right here, it's these two. One of these. Ain't the fuse, but they look pretty. Might take it off and clean it up. Anyway. Dang, it's on the other side. Anyway, the purpose of this video, guys, is in the intermodal department, the industry is jacked up and messed up. And the answer is yeah, everything's messed up right now, for the most part. But I'm gonna try to explain, give a little understanding. I can fit through here, cool. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna try to go through a couple points on this video to let you know that it's messed up, but it's still a way to make it. But it just all depends on your positioning. That's why in all these videos, guys, I talk about positioning. You gotta position yourself right. Long story short, people who got savings and stuff, they got stuff going on besides just trucking, they doing okay in trucking. The people who actually live in check to check and trying to just make it in trucking right now, a lot of them struggling, guys. A lot of them struggling. Oh, I forgot. That's hard. That's hard as ever. I forgot. This is hard as ever to do, guys. I forgot about this one. I'm gonna shoot the video first, then I get to that. I gotta muscle that. But anyway, just a couple points on here. Intermodal is being hit. You gotta understand, trucking industry is down at least 20-30% right now. Volume of freight. Maybe more, maybe less, but the average is between 20-30%. So with that being said, if you were a company that's down 20-30% and they got like 50 to 60 drivers, I'm just throwing a number out there, you gotta understand that all the drivers not gonna feel a pinch of being slow. That's what seniority come in at. So if you were a company seniority based and you do intermodal by the freight being down, who you think gonna take the hit on that? The veteran guys that's been with that company for a while, or the rookies? I hate to say it, but the rookies gonna take the hit. So that's the downside of like being in the industry, truck industry right now, coming into it as a new guy, or as a new girl, a new woman in the industry right now that's getting in with these companies, especially doing intermodal. Because when the freight gets slow, who you think will be affected more? You know, that's one thing to think about. So is it slow? It is, but it's still freight moving. But the thing is, though, if you position right, you won't feel it as bad as everybody else. Everybody feeling it. Don't get me wrong. There's nobody exempt to this. Companies is feeling it. Drivers is feeling it. Everybody's feeling it. The corona messed up a lot of things. It had its perks, but like anything else, anything has its perks, has its downside too. So corona, they messed it up as far as like you know, predicting like the market. You can still predict it a little bit. You can still predict it, but it threw everything for a loop. You know, like the time of year where it's supposed to be slow, it wasn't, and the time of year where it's supposed to be kind of busy, it wasn't. It was like opposite. I don't know. It's weird how that worked. I guess everybody opened up when they could. They kind of made it happen. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's getting hit hard, and the model's getting hit hard with it too. It ain't no exempt. Exempt. We not exempt. But the one thing I'll say about intermodal is the difference is, I was dealing with like a lot of train stuff. So a lot of times we get hit. But let's just say, like for example, let's say it's a train derailment somewhere. Like it's been some train derailments. and let's say stuff get backed up for a month. We may be slow for a month, right? But it wasn't a normal slow. It was a slow like when things supposed to be busy, but because of the train derailments, stuff got backed up, it got slow. So let's say they finally get the loads back on another train, whatever, however they do it, the train people. You guys know what y'all do, I don't. I just come and get it off y'all trains and get up the road. But anyway, so let's say a month later, all the freight come in, it was all tangled up in the middle of nowhere, sitting on the side of the road, literally, because the train derailed or whatever. By the time all this stuff started coming back in, it appears that you're busy. You know what I'm saying? Well, everybody else is really slow. So what I'm saying is like, because intermodal is different. Intermodal is a different animal. We got stuff on boats. We got stuff on trains. We got stuff everywhere rolling in. So you think it's gonna be slow. Only people that really can see the numbers on that is the people that do the back office. They know where the shipment's at, what shipment's coming in, the customer base and all that stuff. Drivers really don't know unless you work in the office somewhere, you got access to the back office. But for the most part, everybody's slow. And the new people get hit hardest. Intermodal ain't no exception to the rule. So, I know I said a lot right there, guys, but if the truck industry messed up right now, yes, it is. It's jacked up. And if I was anybody right now, I wouldn't even jump unless you had to absolutely jump companies because you gonna fall up under that rookie status. I'm just saying. But unless it's so terrible where you at right now, where you ain't got nothing to lose, then I would jump. You know, what's the worst that could happen? You'd be just like you are right now, messed up. Yeah. But anyway, that's all. That's a whole other subject. But at the end of the day, what the answer to the whole point of this video is, yes, intermodal is jacked up like everybody else. But it's a couple different things that I try to mix in with this video. I ain't number them per se, but I'm gonna give you one more thing. I'm gonna say this. It depends on the company you're with and the size of the company. Big companies versus small companies. I'm just gonna throw this in here. You would think, well, the bigger the company, you know, the more freight they got, the more they get their drivers busy, right? They're able to run at below market average and still be able to turn a profit. It just won't be as big of a profit as they would if they ran to their maximum capabilities, right? And you would think the small companies would be kind of folding under because they don't have enough work because they're so small. They're trying to get work and they got drivers. They only could downsize so many drivers. They got enough work to feed the drivers they do have, right? But what I've seen is some big companies, the seniority plays come into play, and some of the smaller companies, if the company is so far behind and they small, sometimes they will be busy enough to carry them through the slow season to a time to where it get kind of steady. Because especially depends on how the small company is structured. So just because the company's small, that don't mean you count them out. Don't get me wrong, they will get hit the hardest though if they don't know what they're doing. When you're a small company, you got to make sure you don't have room to miss. All your stuff got to count. You got to have at least an average of 90%, a better average of hitting big wins. Whereas in a big company, they could probably have a 60% average, you know, but they still kind of survive because they so big. You know what I'm saying? But back to what I was saying. The purpose of the small company versus the big company. The scenario I put out there was people will assume, well, I'm finna go with a big company because they got more freight. Guys, I'm gonna tell you like this. From my experience, I don't know if that's even true. This is just my thoughts. Because if I was out there jumping around right now, I used to think like this. You know what I'm saying? And from my experience, and I've been with enough companies to know, I think it's right time, right place, right time. That's what I'm thinking. Because it just, you can have a busy company and dispatcher don't like you. You could be just like, oh, this company sucks. The company don't suck, the dispatcher probably suck. Or you could probably be where the company is like small, but they so out of control because they're in a growth process. And you come in and make most money you ever made as an owner operator or a truck or company driver or whatever. You know, you don't know. So it's just right place, right time, it's timing. But yes, so at the end of the day, everything's messed up right now. Trucking is jacked up. And I've seen this coming. I've seen it coming. I ain't know how it's gonna hit, but I knew it was gonna hit. Every time, everybody had their market, including drivers, owner operators, company drivers, brokers, shippers. Everybody have a market. It's not the driver's market right now. It's not the small owner operators market right now. It's just not it. It's the broker's market right now. And them guys is doing a number, man. I'm gonna leave it at that. But I'm gonna say this. Position yourselves right. Don't be just stuck as a. I don't want to say it like this, but I don't know. I'm gonna say it. Don't be a dumb truck driver. We want to learn different skills and different abilities to do different things. If you like trucking, learn the skill. If you got no skill, use it. While times are slow, when things get better, hop back in trucking. Or use it while you still driving, so you ain't totally dependent on this. Cause a lot of guys losing their shirt in this business. Period. Whether you're a company driver or owner operator, it's company drivers out here struggling doing this stuff right now. You know what I'm saying? Ain't just owner operators. So they got a whole nother agenda for owner operators. And I ain't finna go into that rabbit hole on this video, but it's an agenda out here, and they think it's gonna work, but it ain't gonna work. The numbers, the ratios is too off. But anyway, I go to the other videos, guys. Probably I might not do it on YouTube. It's in my academy, guys. If you don't know about Trucking Guys Academy, just come sign for the webinar, whatever, and then just come holler at your boy. I already don't pump it on here a lot because I don't know a lot of people on here probably just want to watch the videos and get out. That's cool, but the ones who want to get busy and want to go further and they're trucking owner operator or intermodal career, holler at your boy, get in the academy, make it happen. But anyway, also too, some of you guys are watching the videos but you're not subscribed. I don't say it, but I'm gonna start saying it. Subscribe to the channel. It's just a clickable button. Click it. Anyway, alright YouTube, hope this video is helpful, give you a little understanding of what's going on here. And I'll see you guys in the video. Peace.